From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Let's get this quick turnover right here, y'all. Let's go. Quick turnover. Who back there? Oh, okay. Yeah, bounce back to them. There you go. Good job.
He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about shooting yardage in a game.
I've seen that play before. I think I've seen some other guys do
it. On the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this
take his legs out, G.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Let's go. Let's get the ball back right here. Bring the offense out.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Yeah, he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The ball carrier. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Big Joe Mixon to y'all. That's what that is.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Almost had the wrong person. Shit, it's Big Ross.
He's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
it's
conversion.
Ross.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Over 20 yards right there. John Ross is nice. A lot of people don't give it to him like they do.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. This is Travion Williams. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I pushed the button. He wouldn't even budge.
Turnover there as
I hate that. And he wasn't really playing defense. It's just they won't let me buzz. Let me hit the button. That shit's stupid.
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball.
The fucking button and he's standing there, bro. That shit dumb.
Or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity. Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the goal's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Incomplete to Joe Reed. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the...
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And the bullshit comes. Hello, I'm Bullshit. Hi, sir. How are you? What the fuck was this, man? Come on, man.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Allen has it. Left side.
Okay, I wasn't there. I'm with that. See.
Shy of the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time. And another first down.
Another Chargers first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Bengals nothing. For the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to him between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down is Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm.
Oh, flag.
Just keep giving it to him.
Come on, man. Yep.
And it's third down. And this should be the final.
Just one of these fucked up games.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. Yeah, man, it's
He caught it. And his ankle shoe tackling ass.
He is really taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and
trying to
run.
get this turnover now.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Down left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, though. What the fuck was we lined up in?
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the
damn, what a cornerback. Everybody was missing. Wow.
That's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end
to come up cover 3 match.
The end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
And no cornerback.
Right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense.
This is intercepted. Picked up down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trying.
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Eli.
Oh, well.
Back to the 30-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defense is to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Out of in the gun, Herbert. And it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Chargers 21, Bengals 7.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt.
And you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. The 20, 10, and all the way in.
What the fuck was you doing, bro?
T. Higgins.
Wow. Okay, wake up over there.
And the
okay.
Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal. And this is intercepted. My goodness.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Casey Hayward. And Hayward bring it back. It's a pick six.
Oh, my God.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
At the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Will get that complete to Reed. 20, 10, he's in for a Charger touchdown.
I could not get out of that defense for nothing, bro. This damn thing would not switch. Nothing.
And the
Damn.
Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Joe Mixon, incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
The Chargers.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now It's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Joe Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the gun again to Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Burrow throw. He's got it. Touchdown.
It's pretty. That is pretty. He stuck that in that tight hole for real. That was no Vaseline. He got that shit dead ass in there.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. Plays into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Keep giving that bullshit, bro. The angle is so terrible that they give me. That's what's up.
Chargers have once again taken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow on play action. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, you gotta go find you a toy. Cause you ain't gonna play with me like that, bro. You just ain't gonna do that. Ain't no motherfucking way.
His guys are able to regain the lead.
Find you another toy for that one.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Bengals 38, Chargers 35. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Yeah, tight one here.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Vamos.
Because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about...
No, I need another pick 6 in my life. That's what I need.
Deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game.
Wow. I keep letting him do y'all like that.
Right on the chalk at a 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. For the right side here, complete.
Wow. I ain't even see that guy.
Big play there. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Quarterback threw me off.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down.
They go play action with Burrow. Finding Knox there, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The ball carrier. Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
38.
Bengals on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start on the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
On the carry.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Really thought I picked that up. Looking right, looking. Ooh, shit, I really thought I had that.
And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
That throw into the arms of Allen. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to
ain't nobody want for no face mask. What they doing? Why they calling bullshit now?
Not the penalty you want.
Oh, come on,
And now your
come on.
comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Once more, here's Eckler. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10.
No, he's out of
7. That'll put him right.
Challenge. Where does the challenge? Challenge that bullshit. Y'all to cut it out. What they out here trying to do to bring that beat back? Yes, bring that beat back.
Close game, 4th quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
I'm about to find out. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. It's into the hands of Eckler. And he takes it down.
They gave you all that trash.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to like that.
Oh, what's that?
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Now 4th and goal.
fourth down. Herbert. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
What the hell just happened? I don't understand why dude didn't take 3.
So the Bengals in possession of the
I don't know. I got to finish this game. This is
let's
crazy.
see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go, Burrow. We got to get out this end zone.
On 2nd down, Burrow.
Damn.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Big Knox.
The 40.
Gone, Knox. I'm going 20 Knox. 30 Knox.
And he will take
Go.
it in for a Bengals touchdown.
Go.
Dawson Knox.
Fucking Joe Burrow.
6 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, it's really easy to say that they are firmly in control
Out here
right
fighting
now,
in the jungle, scrapping.
At your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2
Why he
minutes.
didn't take 3? I don't know why dudes don't take the points when they there, bro. I don't get it.
You got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
I don't get it.
That could put you in some jeopardy.
And his guys
Got to close it out. He still got timeouts.
Makes the score Bengals 52, Chargers 42.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Will get that complete to Reed.
See, where's that guy coming from? I see him, but then I don't see him.
33 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete.
Tried to go after that ball. They would not let me jump.
It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
47-yard attempt.
Eventually able to knock this one through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the
smart.
way. Now they'll get the ball
Break it back down to 7. Try to get the ball back. I hear you. I see you.
Kick it, or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the
I didn't mean to run to the fucking side.
Stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go with Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be it.
That was stupid, I know. They took everything else underneath, so what I wanted wasn't there.
Right there on 3rd down, like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have
I didn't want to fuck up and throw it underneath.
You saw the contact.
Throw the pick.
Time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's what's up. Need a big defensive stop out there, y'all.
Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one.
Need a big defensive stop.
Yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Herbert now to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This complete to hit over the middle. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for the touchdown with a clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he's got it. It's caught.
Gang, I couldn't even move. My man was stuck, bro.
And with that 2 points, they win the game.
52.
So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for 2 and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So for the Chargers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.